Hey there, anime fans. If you're looking for a deep dive into the darker side of immortality, uh, you've come to the right place. Today, we're exploring the chilling reality of Brook's encounter with the revive fruit in One Piece. Uh, but don't worry, we'll also be discussing other anime characters who grappled with the concept of eternal life. So sit back, relax, and let's dive into this thrilling topic. As you may know, One Piece is a colorful and lighthearted series, but it also has its share of somber moments. One such moment is Brook's harrowing experience with the revive fruit. Uh, this fruit granted him immortality, um, but at a steep cost. Um, Brook spent 50 years in a mental prison of isolation, drifting aimlessly through the dense fog, and his ship vanished, leaving him completely alone and trapped between life and death due to the fruit he consumed. Um, Usually, anyone in such a predicament would perish from thirst or succumb uh, to despair within days or weeks, depending on the ship's provisions. However, even this was not an option for Brook. The loneliness inflicted by his devil fruit tormented him, amplified by his immortality. Uh, Despite the relentless toll it took on him, Brook persevered, a testament to his resilience. Um, his story might have continued as an eternal tale of solitude, if not for Luffy, who unexpectedly rescued him and offered him a chance to break free from isolation. That uh, essentially, Brook lived a life without purpose for 50 years, unaware of any chance at rescue until his very last day. It seemed as if his special fruit was taunting him, a bitter joke that granted him a second life filled only with endless, hopeless misery. Devil fruits are known to be a questionable bargain with supernatural entities for power in exchange for something, but they've brought benefits to characters like Trafalgar Law, Luffy, and Bartholomew, Kuma. Instead, it cursed Brook, although he was eventually saved for the sake of the storyline within the story itself. There was a very real possibility that Brook could have endured eternal confinement in that state, and this is the grim reality of the revive fruit, demonstrating how immortality can be more of a trap than a gift. In the gripping tale of One Piece, the chilling reality of Brook's harrowing encounter with the revive fruit's ominous dark side resonates profoundly. Yet his story is far from unique in the realm of fiction, where characters often grapple with the idea of immortality as a curse. Many dream of transcending death and living eternally, driven by desires for power or fear of mortality. However, these pursuits rarely end well in the world of stories due to several compelling reasons. Firstly, immortality is unnatural and could stretch one's mind beyond its limits, making it impossible for even the strongest beings to handle an infinite existence. And secondly, tales often serve as cautionary lessons, punishing those who seek immortality or exposing the suffering of those who possess it or were born with it. Brook, with his revive fruit, is a grim illustration of this theme in anime, but he's not alone. The annals of fiction are filled with similar tales, each one serving as a stark reminder of the consequences of defying nature and seeking eternal life, in contrast to how immortality is often not the central theme in typical shonen anime. Series like One Piece can subtly explore this profound concept in an uplifting manner. The primary objective of fiction and shonen anime is to stir emotions, instill hope, empower, and inspire viewers through portrayals of human kindness amidst adversity or suffering. In the case of Brook from One Piece, his half-century long torment due to the revive fruit was alleviated by the arrival of the Straw Hat crew. And what I do is that Luffy, despite less initial hasty offer, they welcomed him as a new friend, finding their inherent goodness and making. And consequently, Brook was given an opportunity to address the complex theme of immortality in a thought-provoking way that resonated with fans, even though it might seem overly optimistic to imagine that an instant camaraderie among pirates could mend the deep wounds of half a century of solitary immortal existence. One Piece isn't the type of series to dwell on how some hurts can't be erased. And instead, it offers a heartening perspective that empathy and fellowship have the power to heal, even in circumstances beyond the realm of reality, like eternal life. And this healing process is beautifully depicted in the story of Brook, who was once consumed by his torment, but has now found joy and success as a musician, surrounded by friends, and in many being possible, his past hardships are largely overshadowed by this newfound happiness, which is why One Piece fans have come to love him so much. In a similar fashion, series such as Free End, Beyond Journey's End, and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood demonstrate that empathy, camaraderie, and kindness can help individuals conquer seemingly insurmountable challenges like the torment of eternal life. The focus of Frienne isn't merely on Frienne's struggle with outliving her friends for centuries, but rather how forming new relationships with Fern and Stark transformed her existence positively, with a fresh outlook on friendship. Frierne is enjoying the best moments of her life during the analogously, then Hohenheim's pain of eternal solitude was alleviated when Trisha assured him he wasn't a monster, and he was deeply touched when that family photo was taken. These experiences resonate with Brook, who would endorse them wholeheartedly, whether or not devil fruits were part of the equation. So there you have it, folks. The dark side of immortality in anime, explored through the lens of One Piece's Brook and other characters. Remember to subscribe to our channel and hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. And don't forget to share your thoughts on this topic in the comments below. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time. Oh, and one last thing. Did you know that if you were immortal, you'd never have to worry about missing your favorite show? You could just wait for it to come back around, in a few centuries, and just a little food for thought.